Adam Aron has just confirmed there's potentially up to 5 billion synthetic shares. Today I want to talk about how the true number of synthetics is about to be revealed, but how the hedgies could escape once again. So stay tuned and let's make some money. Now again, you may notice I'm in a slightly different setting to my usual recording studio. I'm currently on another family holiday and I've already managed to get burnt on my very first day. And now I want to dive straight in with the key information. So, True Demon tweeted saying Adam Aron has just cracked the code on counting the true number of AMC synthetic shares. He said obviously brokers will never tell the truth, but APE will expose the truth on just how many synthetics AMC actually has. Buckle up for this due diligence thread, I'll keep it short and sweet. He said that AMC dividend is a 1-to-1 dividend or 2-for-1 stock split via dividend for the APE stock. Only 1 share of APE will be delivered per 1 share of company issued AMC stock. Brokers must deliver these shares to their customers on the 22nd of August. Anyone who does not receive their APE shares on the 22nd of August will create 1 FTD for every 1 share of APE not received. And he said that there is your share count. When the official FTD numbers for APE are released next month, we'll see exactly how many shares of APE failed to deliver and exactly how many synthetic APE shares were created to temporarily satisfy these broker and trading platform customers. He said there is no other way for an FTD on a newly issued stock to occur except if the broker fails to deliver it. aka if the broker doesn't receive any APE shares, they won't be able to deliver those APE shares to their customers, therefore they incur an FTD. And he said every FTD or every failed to deliver share that is marked against APE on the 22nd of August is the number of shares that should have been received by those retail shareholders. Each FTD of APE is 1 AMC synthetic share. And he said the reason why this works is because every shareholder of AMC is entitled to 1 share. AMC is only issuing 1 share of APE per AMC share outstanding that was issued originally by the company. Every APE share not received indicates a synthetic share against AMC that has been sold. For example, if there's 1 billion FTDs for APE on August the 22nd, that means there's 1 billion synthetic shares for AMC. Now, just in case these brokers end up begging AMC to issue more APE shares or to secretly give them more APE shares to deliver to their customers, Adam Aron has very specifically created up to 5 billion APE shares. Obviously, so far only 516 million shares have been authorised to be distributed to the AMC shareholders, but it wouldn't surprise me if these brokers need more shares. And AMC to Moon tweeted asking what happens when you run out of the 517 million shares. And Nikki Love replied saying that's exactly what I'm saying. Adam Aron has 5 billion shares of APE aside from the 516 million being created in case there's obviously synthetic AMC shares, and therefore he needs to give them more APE shares as well. That way, either the FTDs will expose exactly how many synthetics have truly been created, or Adam Aron himself will have an exact count of the true number of synthetics. If these brokers go to Adam and say, Adam, we need an extra 400 million APE shares stat to deliver to our customers, Adam Aron knows there is exactly 400 million synthetic shares created. Or maybe it's 4 billion, maybe it's 2 billion, whatever the number, Adam Aron will find out. So again, let's hear what Adam Aron had to say when it came to him creating additional APE shares.
Needed to raise money in the future, if we wanted to raise money in the future, that was not an option that was available to AMC Entertainment. Now, with the creation of this new class of preferred securities, not that we would ever use all 5 billion of them that we could take to market, that would be crazy, but we do essentially have a lot of preferred shares that we can take to market.
Now, I think that there is a very specific number of shares for Adam Aron to create. He said he's never going to be able to take to market 5 billion shares, but yet he's created a very specific 5 billion number. If in the future he wants to issue additional APE shares to generate additional cash for AMC, why instead didn't he pick a more realistic number that he could bring to market? If in the future Adam Aron wants to issue additional shares, maybe it's 100 million, maybe 200 million, maybe an extra 500 million shares, whatever it might be. But why did he create specifically 5 billion shares if he knows he's never going to be able to bring that number to market? Ultimately, I think this is two excellent separate ways to tell the true number of synthetic shares. Either these shares will be failed to deliver, exposing the true number of synthetics, or these brokers are going to beg Adam Aron for more APE, and therefore Adam's going to know the amount they beg for. But as I said earlier, I do believe these brokers may once again try and side skirt around the problem, kick the can further, and escape once more. As Hang Lu said, he said, this is actually amazing. If synthetics weren't a major problem, Fidelity would just simply deliver the dividend as is. He said, but the fact they're trying to sidestep this with giving everybody cash lets you know they're afraid of having to meet their obligations. This is a tweet from Fidelity's live virtual assistant that says, I appreciate your patience. I reviewed the dividend announcement from AMC and they are only paying a cash dividend this August. Would you like the cash dividend to be reinvested into your AMC position? Now, since then, Fidelity have tried to clear the air, saying that AMC announced a special dividend of one AMC preference equity unit, symbol APE, for each share of AMC common stock outstanding. But at the same time, Fidelity isn't the only broker potentially trying to kick the can and escape by offering a cash replacement. Sloan tweeted saying, I contacted several European brokers and each of them confirmed that we will get cash instead of the APE dividend. And again, Robinhood is stating they do not support the trading of preferred stock and they may give a cash equivalent instead of the APE preferred shares. Now, there's obviously a lot going around, especially with European brokers, but with many American brokers as well, that may try and offer a cash replacement for AMC's dividend instead of the APE stock. This way, these brokers never need that APE stock and they won't end up incurring a fail to deliver, and they won't be begging Adam Aron for additional APE shares. And this is why I think that you urgently need to contact your broker and ensure you will be receiving the APE special dividend instead of receiving a cash replacement. I've seen some tweets suggesting you need to turn on the dividend reinvestment program in your specific broker, but I don't know if dividend reinvestment or dripping would simply give you a cash replacement instead of the special preferred dividend. I think what you need to do is contact your broker specifically, whether it's over the phone, or whether it's via email, or from their live virtual assistant, and ensure that you will be receiving the special APE dividend instead of a cash replacement. As Avatar Ape tweeted, he said, let's be honest, we know these brokers will have trouble giving us our APE shares. That's the whole reason APE is happening. He said there's only going to be a few 100 million shares, yet there's probably billions of AMC shares, including those synthetics. It being a 1-for-1, the math just simply doesn't add up. He said, so be prepared to see an incorrect amount of APE in your portfolio, or even a cash dividend, or even not receiving anything for multiple days while these brokers fail to deliver. And he said it's bound to happen to lots of different people and with lots of different brokers as well. But he said, honestly, that is what we want to happen. We want them to have to scramble, we want them to panic, and we want them to desperately try and fail to figure it out. He says they'll need to buy APE shares, and guess who has them all? They're stuck and they will have to pay out of the arse for all of these additional shares. And he said to reach out to your broker and obtain assurance that you will be getting your APE shares and make sure that it's not a cash replacement. And again, interestingly, this split is also happening at a time when Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, that's currently down $1.7 trillion so far this year, has just sold off another 8% of his personal holdings in the BlackRock company. This is also his biggest sale of stock since the pandemic crash, and his last previous biggest sale of stock was was right before the pandemic crash back in February of 2020. Larry Fink knows that BlackRock has taken on massive losses so far this year, and he's selling out of his position before the stock starts to tumble. But again, it's not just Larry Fink. SoftBank, the Japanese investment firm, is also down $23.4 billion so far on the year and is planning massive cost cuts and massive reductions in headcount as well. But again, it's not just BlackRock and it's not just SoftBank. Berkshire Hathaway is also down $43.8 billion so far on the year and continues to fall. These massive investment firms like BlackRock, Berkshire Hathaway and SoftBank have lost multiple billions of dollars, even trillions of dollars so far this year, and the losses continue coming. But guys, be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always guys, be sure to ding that notification bell, because that way you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Cheers.